Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, this is Judy, and welcome back to our channel. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach, and I'm back again to do some more reacting to AMBERLYNN Reid. I had a busy weekend and she posted twice during that time, which is on track. She's still staying very consistent to this every other day upload, which I appreciate. That's like a lot of consistency. She made no promises to do that really. I mean, she might have like vaguely talked about it once upon a time, but I appreciate that she's just doing it. And as somebody who doesn't want to miss a single part of the story, of the plot, I'm happy to see it. If I sound a little like, I don't know, raspy, like my voice is lower, I don't know, my voice is pretty high on a regular basis. I was a little under the weather last week and I think my voice is still recovering from that. Otherwise, I feel fine myself, but just in case you're wondering, I think that's why my voice might sound a little off. Oh, we're gonna do a double feature, okay? So we're gonna post a double feature, so I'll make sure if you just wanna watch one of the videos or the other, I'll leave some timestamps in the little play bar thing that's right below me, so you can go to the chapter, I think that's what YouTube calls them, chapter of the video that you want. So we'll have one that is for the video called Can I Walk a Mile at 500 Pounds? And the other, which I think, I don't have it pulled up because the first one we're gonna watch is the one about walking a mile. The other one I think is like Dainty Dress Girl Try On something or another like that, which is just like, I'm sure, a continued part of her I'm gonna try on all of these things from this Torrid haul. Instead of just putting it in one video, I'm gonna spread it out over 20,000 videos. So we'll watch that as well. Sound good? Sound good, besties? Let's get to. So like I mentioned, the first video we're gonna watch is called Can I Walk a Mile at 500 Pounds? And I was a little hesitant to do this, mostly because the last time I reacted to her walking anywhere, doing anything, it was a video where, well, it might not have been the last time, but the last notable time in my memory was when she walked to the tree, and I reacted to that, and she ended up reacting to that reaction, and then I reacted to her reaction of me reacting to her. You know, it was a big ordeal. It's like the second most popular video on my channel. If you haven't watched it, I'll maybe leave a link down below in a pinned comment or something like that if I can remember. So I didn't really want to relive that moment again. But what I will say is I think I have grown as a content creator since then. I have learned a lot. So I'm curious to see what my thoughts are about seeing if she can walk a mile at 500 pounds. I'm curious like where she's going with this as a concept in general. So let's get to.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. So
Hi.
I did just end my other vlog, so you guys probably
And if you want, you can try again. I wish she would come out with like any kind of intro song. Even a new one, I would be happy with. I would love that. I kind of miss it.
Recognize this outfit. I just talked to you guys a little bit about an outpatient update, so if you're curious about that, go to my Unboxing vlog and watch that.
I was curious for a long time because you kept teasing it, but you did finally give us the update that you quit. Not that any of us didn't think that that's what happened, but you did finally confirm it. So thank you for finally saying something about it in case I didn't make that clear in my last video.
I hope you guys have been enjoying my videos because honestly, I've been obsessed with vlogging lately. It's been so much fun. So
I'm glad you're having fun because I'm not sure the people watching are. I mean, I'm having fun, but y'all kind of seem like you aren't having fun. So I'm glad you're having fun though. That's what matters. As long as you like what you're doing, then keep on keeping on.
Thank you guys for watching them. It means the world to me, honestly. So anyways, I remember how we were doing like the Amazon unboxing.
I do.
Giving you guys one in quite a few videos.
And that is fine. And that is fine. You don't have to. I was fine without them. Honestly, I was fine without it.
Do one today. It's actually something that I ordered. It's a little goal because you know me and my goals.
Also, before anybody says it, there's some picture back there on that wall in that room, and every single time it's in any kind of video, everybody's like, did you see that picture of wifey? Did you see that picture of wifey with AMBERLYNN on the wall? And it's just like every single time, and it's literally a picture she's shown us before. It's a picture of her and her mom from when her mom visited her. So before anybody comments that, just know that I know that it's not wifey.
Okay, so I'm getting my little opener.
Okay, little X-Acto knife.
So, yeah.
Oh, and then did you see that leafy background there that wifey set up for her for the backdrop of videos? When have we seen that used as an actual backdrop? I'd like to know. Like, think about it. She's getting ready to do an opening, a box unopening thing or whatever. I don't know what she's trying to call this Amazon segment, but she could sit in front of that backdrop and do this, and instead we're just gonna probably see her point the camera at it or something that's not with that backdrop.
I love a good Amazon unboxing. I'm gonna sit you guys on my cat tree.
Oh, see?
Because
of course.
Why not?
I guess it's in the background.
Here it is.
I guess it's in the background, but it's not really the backdrop. You know what I'm saying?
I've actually gotten this before, so I'm sure you guys will recognize it if you've been around long
Then
enough.
What's the point of showing us?
Ooh, this angle.
Oh, this is a better angle, just showing us your chest piece and your chin.
Yikes on bikes.
So quirky. So quirky.
Let's open this, shall we? So it's a 100-day goal journal. You guys always.
Oh, for absolute fucking sakes! Christ on a bike, yikes, bikes, whatever. Why another fucking journal? Why? What's the point? What's the point? Also, this pause screen. I get the worst pause screens ever for AMBERLYNN. Well, anybody that I watch, honestly, I always manage to pause on like the most awful screens.
I'm like, lose this much weight in 100 days. No. We're doing an activity goal.
No.
We're doing a movement goal, movement goal, a walking goal. In 100 days, I want to walk 100 miles.
Bestie, you haven't completed 100 days of anything ever. And all of the time I've been watching you, you're not gonna do 100 days of activity or whatever it might be. Also, that editing moment just made me think about how often people also have been commenting lately saying that they think wifey is editing AMBERLYNN's videos. And I shared this on a Twitch stream once when somebody asked me if I thought that was what was going on. So I figure I could just share here too. But like, no, I don't think wifey is editing AMBERLYNN's videos. Like, all of the editing, it might seem that way if you're new, because for a long time before wifey, she was doing the live streams. And before that, she was just putting like even less effort into her videos. But quite honestly, the editing like this, like the zooming in and out of her face and like repeating little bits of the clip like she just did there with the movement, these are all things that historically AMBERLYNN has done before. She just hasn't done them a lot recently. Like, it feels probably very different, like wifey might be doing something because she hasn't done it in so long, but these are all things that she's done before that I really don't think is anything outside of her and what she's done before in the past. So that's my take on it. You're welcome to disagree with me on that, but that's just my thoughts and feelings about it.
In 100 days, my goal is to be able to walk a mile.
Okay.
You know,
work.
I should be able to. I should be able to run 10 miles, let's be real.
No,
but I can't even walk 1 mile.
Bestie, I can't even run 10 miles. Bestie, I can't run 10 miles. I don't know that you should feel like you should be able to. Also, running isn't for everybody. Running doesn't have to be for everybody. If you want cardio, there are other ways to get cardio outside of running. Like, running is not everybody's strength. But also, like, let's start with a mile. Let's start with walking a mile. Oh. Thanks.
I caught you guys.
So editing Lynn, thanks for keeping that in, bestie.
And I'm just gonna walk for as long as I can. I'm not going to get like huffy puffy like crazy about it, but I want to see kind of like what my average is, like what feels good to me. I know it's not a mile. I walk very slow. A mile would probably take me like an hour, let's be real. But I do walk pretty slow. I think I want to go for the walk today.
I feel like honestly it could be longer than an hour, to be frank with you, bestie. But also, this is also nothing new. This is also nothing new because there was a whole period of time when she was still living with Eric and Ricky where like she was working on building her stamina, which I do think she's built up her stamina more recently. But like, this is not a new concept. She would try to walk as far as she could, and she would take down the times that she was able to walk, and she was recording it in a journal somewhere. And I'm just like, this is not new. Just like everything on your channel, it's just like another repeated idea that we've done before. Not to say that there's, anytime I say something like that too, and sorry, if it feels like I'm just like thinking about comments a lot, I am. I am. But also, anytime I say something like that, like, oh, this is not a new or original idea, people come in and be like, well, your whole channel is AMBERLYNN and there's no new original ideas. Right! Because she's not giving me any! She's not giving me any! How you want me to be creative and new and original? I'm just kidding. I get the level of hypocrisy there. It's not lost on me, besties.
Let today be my day 1 to work towards being able to walk a mile in 100 days. So I want to see how far I can walk today. Like example, let's say it's 0.3 of a mile. I literally truly have no idea. That means I have to work up 0.7. That's a lot of hard work in 100 days.
I love how everything is decimals without any acknowledgement of like what 0.7 of a mile is.
So, okay, you guys. So I'm currently making breakfast.
Okay, turkey bacon.
But I'm making 2 pieces that I just cut in half of turkey bacon. Over here, I cut 2 hard-boiled eggs in half. And added the tiniest bit of salt.
Of course.
And pepper.
Can't have too much flavor.
These on top of here. And then I'm going to put a little scallion. Trust me, it is so good and such a simple breakfast.
Okay.
Okay, so I got the bacon on there. Now I'm just going to add some scallion.
Wow, okay, Chef Lynn.
Also,
this shit is still gonna be bland as hell. This shit, you got turkey bacon that has next to no flavor, some hard-boiled eggs with just a dash of pepper and salt, and some green onion that looks wet and soggy. Gonna be bland as hell.
That is my breakfast.
I can't imagine.
Straight to the point.
I can't imagine.
So I have this weird idea. So
weird.
I do have to clean this, so it is really dusty because I haven't used it in forever. But this is actually like for your makeup brushes. I used to have them in here. I got it off of Amazon.
What is her obsession with putting tiny little rocks and things? Like, I just feel like those little shits must be so dusty, crusty, and musty. How do you keep that clean?
I have like 2 makeup brushes now. So I'm actually going to clean this. Obviously, I'm going to take all these out and clean them. But I have an idea because I was like, I don't know if I want to like get rid of this. I have a bunch of these Kardashian crystal perfumes.
Right. Do you use them?
If, like, these don't stand, you really have to lay them down. And I'm like, that just looks so, I don't know. I usually don't know where to put them.
To live in AMBERLYNN's world where the most difficult thing you have to do in a day is figure out how to organize your Kim Kardashian perfumes.
So I thought maybe I could do this. And I do have some real crystals that I might actually just add to the top that actually came with the perfumes. But what do you guys think?
It looks
I don't know.
ridiculous.
Just an idea.
It looks
It's not
dumb.
Like the worst thing I've thought of.
It looks goofy.
Okay, if you guys have been around long enough, do you remember when I put rocks in my sink?
I do! That's what I was just thinking of! Like, why do you put all these rocks and stupid shits?
In my bathroom sink, and I was like, aesthetic, because they do it in Australia.
Do they?
What was I talking about? You guys know exactly what time it is.
Oh, for
so these are the
fuck's sake!
Done.
Here I thought we were going to be doing walking in this video. We got talking about walking. We got rocks and containers with expensive perfumes you never use. And now we got scratch art. Wow. Stunning.
I'm going to show you a few more that I've done. So we have this one. You guys, I do not know how to draw. I'm a doodle person.
What?
This is supposed to be honey.
I would have never guessed you didn't know how to draw.
I'm excited to retry this because that is
art.
I have honey dripping out of the jar. It looks so bad, but I did that one. Just for the funsies of it, I did some cherries.
So
and
fun.
Cherry bomb. I have no idea what's going on here. It's just like lollipops and candy and weird circles.
Right.
I have no idea.
It's so
but
weird.
I think it's cute.
So random.
I did this one.
You've done 12 like that.
These
You've
ones
done
are
12
so
like
fun
that.
To do, like, so therapeutic to like do designs like this. Last one is cotton candy. I just drew a cotton candy and then I wrote a cotton candy all around it.
So funny.
I don't know, you guys. It's just
Listen,
therapeutic. What can I say?
I love for people to do what makes them happy. Please don't stop doing art because I'm giggling and laughing at the art that AMBERLYNN is showing us. I don't want to discourage anybody. Even if you're not great at it, keep doing it if you like doing it.
I say. Okay, you guys. So I am going for my walk.
Oh, we do get walking.
Mile tracker going, and I kind of just want to see like a baseline.
Okay.
Of what do I feel comfortable walking.
Well, you're doing it.
I decided to go on this walk by myself. I don't know. I think I prefer walking by myself.
Okay,
Versus
great.
like with other people.
Yeah. Also, outside of scratch art, things that can be therapeutic. Going on a walk. You could take Twinkie on a walk. Sometimes I take my dogs out for an extra walk if I just need some time to get some fresh air and think.
Okay.
All right. What's the update?
I'm on point 2, and I've been walking for 6 minutes. Okay.
Come on, point 2.
Next update.
Are we talking about point 2 of a mile? Because that's a quarter of a mile, almost. Almost. See, when she only talks in decimals like that with no units of measurement, I'm not exactly sure what she means, but you've almost walked a quarter of a mile in 6 minutes. That's not bad, bestie.
It's actually 79 degrees right now.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get a little tan.
You're doing great, bestie.
I might get some redness.
Keep going. Did you wear sunscreen?
Feeling good. Just wish it wasn't so hot. Ugh. You guys.
Now listen. In the last video where she was talking about going out and walking, it was too cold to walk, and now it's too hot. What's the right temperature? For me, you know what? 79 might be a little too much to be out and exercising in. I'm so much looking forward to this week of weather in Chicago because it's going to be like 60s, 70s, and somewhere between 60 and 70 is about where I would like it to be all of the time, honestly.
So, do you guys see the yellow flowers?
Are those dandelions?
I'm used to those. But look at these beautiful purple flowers.
Girl, do you not know what a dandelion is?
Oh my god, why do I love that? Okay, so I have the fan on low right now, so if you hear that, I'm sorry. But update,
How far did you go?
2,000 steps. I walked for 21 minutes, and I went half of a mile. I literally did 0.52.
Stunning.
It was so hot out there, like I was
Stunning.
super red. My hands were swelling. I don't know if that happens to you guys. Like, if you haven't walked in a while and you start walking, especially in the heat and in the sun.
I've not had that problem.
But I feel like this is a good baseline to start. And now I'm just drinking me some water, sitting in front of the fan. I feel good.
Hate bottled water. And I wish she'd just get, like, a Brita filter pitcher and drink some water out of some cups.
I just feel good about
that was nitpicky.
This. I feel like I'm actually going to do this thing. Like, and I'm excited.
Let's do it.
My friend's also doing a goal for herself, but that one's a little bit more like hard work of what she's doing. Hers is more like career based. Mine is more like physical based. Because I would love to say that I can walk a mile.
Well, is it physical based, kind of career based for you too? Isn't that kind of like what we do here on this channel? Is this not career based as well?
like, I know, like, while I was walking, like, I know that I can walk a mile. I can do it, but I would be fucking miserable. Miserable to the point of, like...
Sure.
Never wanting to walk again.
That's extreme,
days,
but yeah.
I want to be able to do the mile without that, like, full-fledged misery.
I feel like if you could get half a mile in... Then you could do that in less than 100 days. You just have to push yourself a little bit further every day. But you could get there. As long, if you're doing it every day, you're going to get there. For sure, for sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm excited. And I want to take you guys on that little journey.
Great, let's go. To be continued. Great, I assumed we would continue on your channel because you always post again eventually. So that was that. I feel relatively optimistic as long as she actually keeps going and doing it, that she can make it. She just, has to actually commit to doing it. And like I mentioned, she hasn't done 100 days of anything in a minute. But let's go to this next one that's called Dainty Dress Try-On.
Come here.
Up. Girl, you want me to come to bed with you?
I love you.
Oh, are you talking to Twonk? Oh, little baby.
Oh, good morning.
Why does she look so terrified? I'm sure she's not. But she does look a little terrified. Oh, look at her. She was cute there. I do like Twonk. Is that a love message to me, AMBERLYNN? That was
okay, guys.
That was such a moment. That was such a moment. It looks like we're gonna react to the next struggle of being her. I really, honestly, truly, I was thinking about this when I saw she was gonna do another try-on moment from this Torrid haul. And it's so frustrating to me that she wouldn't just do these separate ideas all in one video. Or at least, at a minimum, if she would just react to this whole video in one video, or if she would just try on her whole Torrid haul in one video. I think she's missing out on, like, actually getting people, like, people would sit down and watch her do a whole video where she reacted to this old video of herself, But, like, they're not gonna get invested in her spreading this out over 12,000 videos. Now, I get why she's doing it, because she can get multiple videos out of one idea, but it just, like, doesn't make sense to me.
Figured I would throw in me reacting to some more of my struggles. So if you guys remember, I started this little series inside of my vlog where I react to some of my old videos. And I'm currently reacting to Struggles Being Me Part 1. I'm only going to react to a little bit.
One struggle. You get one struggle and you be happy with it.
Also, a lot of people have asked me, why is my desk up to my chin,
right?
Which I completely understand. It's because I have a standing desk, so it does move, and when I'm filming, I angle it this way, so you guys can see me better. Because if we had it how I usually have it, this is what you guys would be seeing.
Well, girl,
don't think that makes much sense.
Sure, but also you could film this in so many other ways that showcase you. like you don't have to do it this way. You don't have to sit at this desk to do it. You choose to do that.
My desk is super low, and my chair is actually pretty low as well, so that's why I look super short. But yeah, this is just for filming purposes.
Well, thanks for that explanation.
So number 2 is also a pretty obvious one. I am less energetic. As I gain more weight, I feel more lethargic and just
anytime she's ever reacted to anything, it's just so very clear to me that she's literally already watched it. I mean, that was like a big deal for the one where she reacted to me reacting to her. Like, you could tell she'd already watched through the whole video and knew the things she wanted to say, because you can see in her face she's already thinking about it. Now, granted, in this one it's a little different because, like, she literally filmed this, so of course she knows what she said in that video. But it's just, like, so frustrating because you could tell she's already thinking about the things that she wants to say about the thing there. Like, are you listening? Are you actually listening? Or are you already thinking about what you want to say next? That's my issue.
Kind of fatigued, I don't have the energy I used to have, and
you're not even watching yourself.
Like, I miss it a lot.
You're not even watching yourself.
Like, I'm gonna go play mini golf. Yes. Oh my gosh. Because I still remember myself as this person who was a lower weight. But then when I actually go do these things, I'm just like. Okay, so a big reason why I wanted to react to these is because, like, I feel like I've changed a lot since then.
Sure.
When it comes to just, like, mind frame, weight,
course.
Stamina, etc., etc. I still kind of understand the fatigue thing. I am very low vitamin D. I am anemic. I am morbidly obese. So I do feel low energy a lot, probably more than the average. But here, it's like I didn't really do things. I didn't really exercise. I stayed in my bed all the time. So that definitely played a big role in me just constantly feeling lethargic, because I do not feel it at all as strongly as I did here.
I would be curious what my thoughts were at the time, because I did also, this was literally, I've said this in the past one where she started reacting to this. This is the first video I ever, like, did a genuine, true reaction to. I'd made some other AMBERLYNN content prior to this, but this was the first reaction I did, was to this video. I'll leave that linked in a pinned comment as well. But I'm curious what my thoughts were at the time, because that's why I'm not really reacting to what she's saying in the video. I'm really more interested in what she has to say about it. But I'm curious because I feel like at the time she claimed she was doing, like, exercising and stuff like that too. And, like, this is when she lived in Eric and Ricky's house. And that, like I said earlier in this video, at the time she did things like trying to walk for as long as she could. And she claimed she was doing all this exercising and movement. And now she's saying, well, back then I didn't really do a whole lot. So then it just is like, well, what is the truth? What is the truth? Because you say you're doing that stuff now, which we don't really see a whole lot of. We did just see you in that last video do some walking. But I'm like, I'm curious, what is the truth here?
Even just recently, like, I went for a walk, and it's like, I imagine myself being able to just, like, walk for miles and have a great grand old time. But it's like, when I start doing it, I'm like, oh.
Right.
I'm almost 500 pounds. I forgot. So.
Sure.
I still relate to that. It's pathetic. It kind of ruins a lot of experiences for me, and I can't even control it. Number 3 is I can't ride rides. Well, I feel like that was a little bit of an excuse. You can't control it. You can't.
Sure, right.
It took me a long time to.
Okay, self-awareness, Lynn.
Realize that a lot of the fatigue and the low energy and the back pain and not being able to breathe really when I do anything is just really because I didn't do anything. Like, I literally didn't move.
Sure.
No matter what weight you are, the more you try to move daily, the better and easier it's going to become. Okay. And the better you're going to feel, point blank.
Well, look at that growth. Look at that growth. Sorry, my lips are real dry.
Number 3 is I can't ride rides at amusement parks. Okay. That's pretty obvious. I feel like also, I'm bigger. I can't experience, fun things. I'm 27 years old. I am now 31. So this video was from
a lot of time has passed.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize it was that long.
Isn't that crazy? Someone literally commented the other day that it looked like YouTube had aged me. And I'm like, well, I did start doing YouTube like 4 or 5 years ago at this point. So, like, realistically, yeah, I've gotten older. At a minimum, I would like to think I still look young. But also, yeah, a lot of stuff has changed. And I think, what I'm willing to give her here is that we all change. She's changed probably a little less than most people would in the span of 4 years. I don't know that I've seen a whole lot of growth in the ways one might think one would grow over 4 years. But we do change. I'm not the same person as I was whenever I reacted to that video, which I would put as a disclaimer. I'm not sure at this point what I said back then or not. But yeah, we do all change and grow, for sure.
To experience certain things in life, and I just can't because of my weight. My weight literally stops me from doing things like riding roller coasters, although I have rode roller coasters before. This was at Disneyland, and I was around 420 pounds then, so that's about 90 pounds lighter than I am now. Wait, so I was 5'10". Wow. This just goes to show that weight is not one size fits all, because this person right here had less stamina than this person right here, and we're maybe like 15 pounds difference. Your body will treat you right if you treat it right, if that makes sense.
I'm just so curious about that, because literally just again, tried to use Logic Lynn. Literally in a video recently, she talked about how she didn't believe in health at every size, right? And that's like why she quit the outpatient program, because they allegedly touted health at every size, and she doesn't believe that. And she believes that because she is what she is that she's unhealthy. Regardless, now it kind of feels like, I mean, I don't think it's a completely opposite statement that she just made, but it kind of feels contradictory that she's saying like, well, I can be super healthy well, she didn't say super healthy. Let me go back a little bit. She's saying like, you can be various levels of healthy at this size, and she's trying to make herself out to be maybe in a healthier position than she used to be, but quite honestly, I don't know if I see all of that difference or change or growth, but whatever helps AMBERLYNN sleep at night, you know?
In amusement parks, yes, I still cannot ride rides. Do I actually care? Not quite, but it is pretty cool that at Disneyland they do make it like accessible for people.
Well, first of all, I'm sure the rides at Disney World still have weight limits, but also your point here initially was not just the roller coaster thing. It was that in general there are things that you're missing out on in life. So I think maybe focus on that part of it and not just the roller coasters, because maybe you no longer care about being able to go on roller coasters. That's fine. Roller coasters aren't for everybody, but I'm sure there are other things in your life that you feel like you're missing out on. And I think that was the larger point old you was trying to make.
Are like 400 pounds. So I did ride quite a few roller coasters there. I'm actually afraid of heights. As a 30-year-old woman, I would not be going on a roller coaster if I was like this weight or even 120 pounds. Not gonna happen.
Well, if you're afraid of heights, unless it's something very recent, then why would you have ever wanted to go on a roller coaster to begin with?
But I'm talking about, rides at like Six Flags or like King's Dominion or fairs. I can't fit in any of that. I can't even walk in the amusement park to... That makes me so happy to say that I would be able to walk in an amusement park now.
Like, see, she didn't even listen long enough to hear the I can't even walk part. She already knew that was coming and was ready with a response about it.
Breaks? Yes. Look at my face. Would I be tired? Yes. Would I be over it? Yes. Would I be exhausted? Yes. Would I be hot? Yes. Would I be a little grumpy? Sure.
Okay, so the point still stands. You're still missing out on things. The point still stands. You're still missing out on having fun and having a good time. Right? Like, that's the point. Like, could you do it? Yes. Would you be having any fun doing it? No. So you're still missing out, bestie.
But I would be able to do it. To said rides. But that's a whole other struggle that I deal with, but we're not on that one right now. Number 4. Okay, so we're going to pause it and we're going to do number 4 in a future video.
Can't wait for 5 videos from now where you return to this silly concept. Let's go. That was also over half of this video. Over half of this video that I clicked on thinking we were going to get a dainty dress try on. So far I see improvement within myself. I guess. All right, you guys. I guess. This much improvement, because I did give you that. It did seem like you'd gained some self-awareness. So I agree. I see some improvement. Amazon unboxing. So the stuff that my girlfriend gets, she buys. Stuff that I get, I buy, obviously. Okay. Super, like, Amazon's. And this is the one
that I bought. So
I just
got
like
stuff
don't
for the
care about
apartment
this shit.
that we need.
Click down below. Use her link so she can get more money.
Okay. First things first. We have a brighter barns.
A who?
We can move on to a farm.
You have a who?
I'm just kidding. You guys, I wish you could see her face. She's like, what are you talking about? Okay, wait, what is this?
She Amazon blackout. She's on Amazon. She was clicking buy, and she blacked out. She doesn't even remember what she bought.
Literally, what is this?
Girl, you bought it.
Brightbarns.com. Oh!
Girl, you bought it.
Napkins. Wait, stop. Hold on.
Not these Ray Dunn looking ass napkins.
Wait. What's a napkin?
Not these Ray Dunn looking ass shit. Not this Ray Dunn looking ass shit. I hate it. I hate Ray Dunn. I think it's the dumbest. Literally the dumbest thing, in the way that people are like over it, hate it.
Tell me that ain't the cutest thing ever.
It's not the cutest thing ever.
Of course I did. Oh, and the back of it says yum. That's cute. Wait, the napkins say yum. Oh, I just don't got it.
Oh my god.
Next. Alright, this is the last thing in this box. So, this is a cat food holder. It's
Okay.
small, but our cats are small. Ooh,
Are they?
God,
Wasabi's kind of big.
I'm going to show you guys how we have the cat food set up right now, and tell me this wouldn't be so much better. So, I'm trying to get it all done, but the lid... Oh, yeah, I forgot. It comes with...
She doesn't even remember the stuff that she buys. She just buys it. She forgot what this was until... Whenever I make a purchase, I'm making a purchase with, like, its use in mind, how I'm going to use it, what it looks like. You don't even remember the details about what you purchased.
A little cat treat container. I forgot it was like a little matching. Okay, I'm going to get this all done and then show you guys. So we have this container in the hallway, which I want to bye-bye. This is like the animal container. And this is where we keep the cat food. This is like the cat toys and Twinkie's clothing.
Okay.
So I want to organize this differently. Get rid of this container. So here are the...
I feel like that's not aesthetically pleasing, but I do feel like it's serving the purpose that you got it for, or that you have it there for. Like, now I feel like you're just buying things to have more containers. I'd be curious to know why you don't feel like that works for you. I've been watching too much Organized Soprano, because now I'm just thinking about, like, how is this serving you in your space, you know? And it feels like you clearly had a use for all of those things previously. So I'm just curious about how this is going to change your routine outside of, like, aesthetics, which maybe is important. I feel like that is important to some people, but you already have a system that seems to be working.
Containers. I'm going to get them new cat treats that I'm going to put in here. They're cat food.
Also, that other bin was so much bigger than that.
And then if you're curious, this is what the napkin.
The napkin thing is so dumb.
Isn't that so adorable?
No.
Ooh, what do you smell? So I have heard you guys loud and clear about the diffusers being toxic to pets. I appreciate you guys so much for telling me that. So we actually have stopped using this. We're actually going to research ones that we can use.
Can you imagine having done research prior to buying something? Can you imagine, just like putting research into that and knowing these things ahead of time before you made the purchase to begin with?
If there's none, that's totally fine. We'll just get rid of it, but thank you guys for telling us. Okay, so while we're at it and we're doing hauls, it's time for the Torrid series.
The series are dumb.
A lot.
Just show me the whole thing, because by the time you get done with this, you'll have had this Torrid haul for like months before you get to wear any of it. It's so dumb.
And I wanted to just like randomly show you guys something and like try it on. So I'm gonna put my hands in and choose. Okay. This is different person, but that's bound to happen.
At least you remembered that you bought it.
Dress. I don't really have many pink things anymore, so I figured I would get it. I thought it was cute.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm
I don't
so
know.
hot today.
I don't know that it's my aesthetic. And or I don't know if I think it's her aesthetic. She wears a lot of like blacks, neutrals, reds. I don't know that this is it.
Not stand it. It does look like I should have got a size bigger, but
It also looks like a nightgown.
So here we have it. You guys can't really see it very well. There we go. It does fit.
Does it?
I don't like how it fits per se, but it might look like the color.
Okay, I was gonna say, it doesn't look like it's comfortable. It looks pretty clingy. Like, if I was wearing it, I would not like it clinging to me like that. But when she says it fits, she means she could get it on, not that it fits well, like that it fits her body well. She just means that she could get it on.
So let me go try that. Okay, so here we go. I love it now, actually.
I don't know that I do.
Not gonna lie. This on, earrings, choker, I actually am obsessed with it, to be honest. I'm going to give this a 4.5 once the outfit's all together.
Okay, is that out of 5?
Again? I'd give it a 1. You know what? I might actually start doing my try-on hauls with this mirror.
Okay. Why would you do that when how you had it set up earlier? We could see the whole thing better. Like, now you're giving us this angled mirror. Don't do the mirror. Do it how you just did it.
Better idea. I feel you guys can see it better.
Thanks for watching. Well, you're welcome as always, bestie. Always happy to give you a view. All right, wow. What a day. What a moment. What a video. I don't know. Actually, I feel like the first video we watched was actually interesting. I was down for it. I enjoyed it. That last video I feel like was like a throwaway. She was like, let me bring back all these series. Let me bring back the reacting to myself. Let me bring some Amazon unboxings and let me try on another thing for Torrid because I don't know what else to do today. And I didn't love it. I don't like that content, AMBERLYNN. If you want my feedback, my opinion, what you didn't necessarily ask for, I get that. I didn't love that episode. It wasn't great. I don't think it's gonna do great with the Nielsen ratings. Okay, it's just not what I want when I want an AMBERLYNN vlog. But anyways, that's all I have time for today. We spent a lot of time together, y'all. Today, y'all. So thanks so much for watching. If you're brand new here, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all of my social media. I had so much fun today. I hope you did too, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!